ओम नमो भगवते नित्यानंदाय. बालयोगी पूज्य करुणाकर स्वामीजी. पूज्य करुणाकर Swamiji was an ardent disciple of Bhagavan Nityananda and Pujya Saligram Swami, who stayed in Ganeshpuri since his young age, doing their seva and performing Kalika Devi puja, and became Balayogi. Later, he was sent to Matunga, Dharavi in Mumbai by Bhagavan Nityananda. I had the fortune of having darshan of Parama Pujya Karunakar Swamiji at Nityananda Ashram in labor camp, Matunga, a locality in the heart of Mumbai, not once or thrice but thrice. Once I was travelling to Dharmatsala from Udupi via Karkala by bus. I had to change the bus at Karkala. When I got off the bus and went to a hotel to drink tea, I learned that there is a Nityananda Ashram in a village called Nitte. After visiting Rajarajeshwari temple and Nityananda Ashram, I got to know about its founder Karunakar Swami. Sri Devidas suggested me to have darshan of Karunakar Swamiji. I went to Matunga in Mumbai to have Karunakar Swamiji's darshan in Nityananda Ashram and prostrated before him. He asked, "Why did you come here?" To which I replied, "To get your blessings." Human mind is fickle in nature. "Have you come to collect donations?" he asked again. "No, Swamiji, I have come here only to get your darshan," I said. Karunakar Swamiji said, "You are born in the sacred place of Subramanya. By the virtue of worshipping Subramanya Swami for the past 7-8 lifetimes, you could build an ashram in Bevinkoppa. It is not a ordinary village. Your ashram is built on a Siddha Bhumi, the land where many Siddhas have performed tapas. You have kept a large portrait of Bhagavan Nityananda. That is enough. There is no need to install a stone idol. The place where you stay is a place of Naga. There is a garden of bale trees. Its leaves are used while worshipping Lord Shiva. Water the trees daily. There are mantrics, magic practitioners in the area who will trouble you for a few days. By the grace of Gurudev Nityananda, nothing can harm you." I was listening to these words with reverence and attention while he continued, "Wearing saffron robes is not enough. One must toil hard, do more sadhana." He blessed me, giving prasad, and asked me to progress spiritually in life. The message of Karunakar Swamiji has been mentioned in a book titled Amaravani by Perudur Bhaskar Shetty. Karunakar Swami's message to devotees. Everyone is eager to taste sweetness, but no one is willing to taste bitterness. If you want to remember Ram, do not forget Atma Ram. You may find huge dining hall in famous ashrams, but all that you get in my ashram is my teachings, not Bhojanashala. This is Bodhanashala. Of course, everyone needs to appease hunger of the stomach, learn to rise beyond the primitive need, aspire to attain beyond materialistic desires, aspire to attain eternal bliss. Nityananda. Pujya Karunakar Swamiji has done his sadhana in the divine company of Bhagavan Nityananda and Saligram Swamiji. When something goes wrong, Karunakar Swamiji may scold using harsh words. Whether a yogi scolds or beats, it should be accepted as a blessing, as it helps us to correct ourselves and progress on right path. This is spirituality. Bhagavan Nityananda's guidance to Sri Muktananda. Muktananda was one among the disciples of Bhagavan Nityananda who reached great heights in sadhana. He had darshan of Bhagavan Nityananda for the first time in the year 1943. Muktananda was born in Adyar near Mangalore, Karnataka on 16th May 1908. Renouncing everything in materialistic life, he received Sannyas Diksha and Mantra Diksha of Om Namo Shivaya at the age of 18 from Hupali Siddhavaruda Swamiji, who also renamed him as Muktananda. Muktananda started studying the scripture and had darshan of about 60 great sadhakas. One fortunate day, he had darshan of Bhagavan Nityananda, who conferred the spiritual energy on him through Shaktipat by eyesight. He started Gurudev Ashram in the space given by Bhagavan Nityananda and promoted Shaktipat Yoga across the world. He established more than 200 yoga centers in 52 countries in the year 1970. He also installed an idol of Bhagavan Nityananda in America. Gurudev Ashram is very famous as Gurudev Siddhapita and attracts the affluent people from foreign countries too. Attar perfume to Sri Muktananda Paramahamsa. After granting Siddha Yoga Diksha to Muktananda Paramahamsa, Bhagavan Nityananda ordered him to perform penance in Yeola, a town near Nasik, Maharashtra. While Muktananda Swamiji was doing sadhana in Yeola, his body started getting intolerably hot. A few days prior to that, he was reading a book in which it was mentioned that while doing penance due to the effect of Kundalini energy, temperature of the body rises, and to combat it one must apply attar, a perfume typically made from rose petals. Soon after he read it, a person from Ganeshpuri arrived there and handed him a packet saying, Bhagavan Nityananda has sent this for you. When Muktananda Swamiji opened the packet, he was extremely surprised and delighted to see a small bottle of attar. Trikaladarshi, one who knows everything about past, present and future, Bhagavan Nityananda knew the impending trouble in the path of his disciple and hence provided the solution at the apt time.
नमो नित्यानंदाय।